Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I just finished not a dinner, but just like a little aperitivo. That's what we call it in Italy. My roommate had a birthday, and I'm just enjoying this life way too much. I'm starting to become Italian, and so I want to talk about something that I live by. Literally, I live by this rule.
Okay. Oh my God, he's also Snapchatting. Hi.
Oh, hey. So here it is. It's two quotes put together. The first one is, it is by playing it safe that we create the utmost insecurity in the world. The second quote that just partners perfectly is, life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Now I'm gonna take a sip of, look at this city. Straight up, this is aqueduct water coming out of this thing, you know? What other city in the world offers that? Like, I don't think any, actually. Anyway, back to it. These are the two things. And the reason that I it's my religion, these two quotes, because I lived it. I made some, I did what I was supposed to. I followed the rules. I did it by the book. And I died. Literally died. Lost my soul. I remember at one point, after a series of events, I remember crying, and I didn't know why I was crying anymore. I had no clue why I was crying. And that's the moment that I realized I was finished. And I was finished. There was no Johnny. There was just the skeleton carrying a body around. And it wasn't until I was at Temple, and things were going okay. But I had this idea, okay, I'm gonna study abroad, because I was obsessed with coming to Italy. I was like, I gotta go to Italy. I wanna go to Italy and learn Italian. That's what I wanna do. And instead, I decided to go to college because of it's what everybody else is doing, peer pressure, my family, things like that, no? And it all went to shit. It was terrible. Terrible. I lost my soul in the process. And not because of the people. It's just like there was no purpose in it for me. It wasn't until I decided, okay, it was time to study abroad. Finally, I was coming to Italy. Temple has a campus in Rome. And I knew in the fall, I was going to do it in the spring, the study abroad. And I knew that I wasn't going to come back. I was going to go study abroad, and I was just going to stay in Rome. And I already knew that I wasn't gonna go back and graduate, right? And so obviously your parents hear that and they're like, oh, your friends, your family, anybody who kind of hears that, like, what, you're not gonna graduate? Well, what about your degree? What about these things? But I have to say, as soon as I made that choice, and I knew that to be true to myself, to be myself, I had to make that choice. I had to make that choice and say, you know what? I'm not gonna finish these 2 degrees. I was studying theater and Italian, and I love those things. I'm not gonna finish them because the rest of the theater courses are not valuable to me. And I'm not gonna just waste my time sitting in a classroom to get a degree that I don't really care about. It was about the experience for me. And I decided to come to Rome and stay. And after I did that, everything changed. It's like the universe was conspiring to help me the fuck out, and incredible things happened. Literally, I mean, I could write a book on the things that sort of happened when I came here and the experiences, and it's just like, it was so easy. It was so easy. It was effortless. It's incredible how easy it was. But it wasn't until I made that choice that I knew I had to make, right? I had to make that choice to be true to myself. And I don't know how many people, have that going on in their life where they know that they're supposed to be doing something else, or there's something that they need to do, but it doesn't seem safe. The road seems unsure and dangerous, and you know, just scary, you know. But it's something in them is telling them to go in that direction. And so, you know, if I had to say one thing, it's those two quotes. I'll repeat it one more time. So, it is by playing it safe that we create the utmost insecurity in the world, and life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. So go all out. Like there's no tomorrow, there's no other fucking day. Like if you have something imagined in your mind and you feel like you have to do it, then do it. Be true to yourself and do it. Because I don't know why. I don't even know. I think it's a law of the universe that once you go do that thing, some special, incredible things are gonna happen. At least that's what I've lived. And so, you know, I'm just saying this now because, oh my God, it's just getting good now. It's just getting good now, and I'm getting ready to come home pretty soon. And I'm like, God damn, I don't want to go. Like, every experience is becoming more incredible. Like, I'm integrating more. Every time I meet with friends, it's better. Every time that I, you know, interact with somebody, it just feels complete. Like, it feels like, you know, like, you know, everything that's I'm giving out is coming back, and that's an incredible sensation. Honestly, it's amazing. And honestly, before I came here, this January, I told myself like, okay, like I'll make friends before I come, but they won't be as good as the ones I have back at home. And you know, these past couple of months, I've made some incredible friends. I've had an incredible time, and it's beyond words, honestly. It's beyond words. And if any of my friends watch this back home or here, know that I love the shit out of you guys. And I'm so appreciative of the moments that we create together. It's just too much fun with you guys. So anyway, that's all I had to say. I hope everybody has a good night, good evening, good life. I'll see you guys soon.